Hey, how y'all doing? Well, it's afternoon time. Afternoon. I'm taking some sea moss today. Ooh, shoot. I think this is our mango. I don't know why I'm putting blonde in my hair. This is a mango. This is what it tastes like, mango. And sea moss. We make it. And if you want some, contact myself or Mike Marley 4. Between the two of us, we make it. And we've been doing this for quite some time. Before the pandemic hit, we were taking sea moss, okay? Maca is where I take the maca root, charcoal. Everything that I take is an aid. It aids me in my detox. Now the maca, I'm taking. I'm gonna put the list up a little later and show you what maca root helps you with. I'm taking it for a specific reason, but it helps with your skin. It clears your skin. It helps clear your skin up too. That's what I noticed as well. But my skin also clears up because I detox. So I'm gonna do this. Hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. It's aloe vera juice. Aloe vera. The Great Plains Detox. So I'm gonna pull some pages from the book. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna read, but I have a word. Well, I had a word. Why did I go blank? Guess I'm supposed to talk about something else. NutriBurst multivitamin, of course. And I didn't spill some on my laptop, Lord Jesus. Hopefully that didn't. Okay. Oh, y'all, I forgot my. And that's the NutriBurst. Remember, 1 teaspoon is equivalent to 10 salads. No, my bad. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 10 salads. And a tablespoon is about a little more than a half. I thought that teaspoon didn't sound right. It's 3 teaspoons if you don't got a tablespoon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I spilled this darn NutriBurst on my computer pad. That's what I'm over here swiping right now. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. My smart ship come in a little bit, y'all. I'm running out of my NRG. And I got some NutriBurst coming. Lord. Jesus. Y'all, I don't do these, and I'm brave trying to do it right now. I tell y'all I'm on 22 instead of 10. Dang. I only did it because it's the closest thing to me. Oh, okay. Okay, I've already read this one. I try not to read the same thing. That's what I try not to do. Y'all notice, I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm a little off this morning. I don't know what it is. After this NRG kicking in, all of that's gonna go away. I'll be on 22. I know, well, I have not done my, hi! Do you want me to send you another necklace? We're gonna have to get you a dog chain, a dog tag chain. Let's see. happens. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, what I do, I normally just open up, but I keep opening up to stuff that I've already read to y'all. I guess we almost done with this book. Okay. Eve went on to 8 levels of emotion involved. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one because I don't think I've read this one. Oh, I haven't read that one either. Okay, I'll get with you. Let's see. This was my prescribed feeling my tank program worked. Within 6 months, I was over my severe anxiety, sadness. Ooh, y'all. Okay, so look, cause this one is kind of long. I'm gonna have to do that one tomorrow. That way, I know to keep the rest of my stuff. I did. That was it. I'm gonna have to put 5 ones on there. The string that that was just kind of loose in the box, that is the one that comes with it. That one like keeps sliding. That's why I switched it. But I gave you one like this one. But mine is a 3-chord. I did yours 4-chord. I might have to do yours like I don't know. Like maybe I might have to do a different material for yours. Because you're a little bit more strenuous than me, I see. You probably got caught on something. Or maybe it wasn't tied. Maybe it untied from the back. That might have been what it is. So what I'll do is you show me how far you like yours to hang down. And I think so too. That had to be. And I'll do the tie. I'll do the tie in the back instead of sending it not tied in the back. I'll do that. Because maybe that's what it was. It may have not been. Because I know I sent it. I didn't tie the top. So, or we can just get you a dog tag. I have those laying around. That's what I have for this one. Okay, so we're gonna do time to bounce back. Look, I said, okay, time to bounce back. Oh, and again, reading from No Matter What. Y'all, you tell this book has had some mileage on it. I think my energy kicking in early. Okay, I'll do that. That's what I think too. So No Matter What. And it's by Lisa Nichols. Man, I'm going to have to find, because I think she tells her story in here. Look, it's been a minute since I read this book. I have to reread it. Well, I'm actually rereading it when I'm up here with y'all, to be honest. But I'm going to have to find that one. She has her, where she's talking about her swim one. Is her swim competition. I love it. I love that story. Okay, so this is Time to Bounce Back. The foundation. Oh wow! Look, I missed my page. Because I want to read this one tomorrow. The Total Truth. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. So, the foundation for true forgiveness is being present with yourself, so you can identify your emotions. But once you've become aware of what they are, it's time to process them. This is when you realize you probably have some self-forgiveness to do. Excuse me. My body's reacting. See, I don't drink that kind of stuff like that anymore. You may notice that you carry shame or guilt in the tangled strands of your emotions. You feel bad about the mistakes you've made in the past. Underneath those negative emotions is the simple need to tune yourself back into your own self-love. Working in front of the mirror, as I did, is one way to do this. Though it can be an extremely intense and challenging experience, you may feel very uncomfortable at first, especially if you've never done it before. But look at it this way. If you aren't willing to do what what it takes to accept yourself, you won't be able to resolve these underlying emotions and continue onward to a place of complete forgiveness. So the least you can do is make a commitment to yourself to reconnect with the love you have for just you. Don't even think about other people or events that may be adding weight to your emotional baggage. Though I was disappointed with Andrew, I had to deal with the disappointment I felt in myself first. That was enough to handle in the beginning of all my emotional processing. In workshops, I share a different perspective on the word intimacy. When you slow this word down, you get to the most sacred and valuable form of intimacy. Into me, I see. Meaning I-N-T-O. Me, I see. It turns you inward. Say it slowly out loud without looking at the word on the page and really hear the words, into me, I see. It's about affirming your faith in yourself by finding out how you feel and getting in touch with what you believe and what you really want. I added a really. If talking to yourself in front of a mirror isn't for you, there are other ways to explore the experience of intimacy, including reaching out to one of your rocket booster friends to enjoy a safe space or attending a workshop or self-development seminar. It may be finding a therapist who can help you sort through all of your conflicting emotions. Just having another voice to remind you that things will be okay can help you to reframe certain events in your mind and pull you up to higher ground one step at a time. The goal is to stop blaming yourself for anything that's happened and access your self-love, which has always been there. As you begin to fill your tank back up with unconditional belief in yourself, you begin to make decisions from a more grounded place. You operate with more clarity and move forward with greater assurance rather than coming from a place of lack or scarcity, which is what happens when your tank runs bone dry. We all crave to be filled up with love, confidence, and possibility. But most people think that others should be filling their tanks. It's really our job to do it for ourselves. Reconnecting with yourself begins the healing process from the inside out. Though it may feel as though you're just scratching the surface of forgiveness, let it be your starting point. And with that life-changing step, the real work begins. The first step to begin a journey, you have to take the step, is what she's basically saying. Time to bounce back. Okay, the next one is total truth, but that one is like 3 pages long, so I'm going to do that one tomorrow, and I'll make sure that, I start from there. So, let me see, because I did have something in my mind when I was reading this. Okay, so basically it says, into me, I see. A lot of times we have some inner stuff or inner things that are going on with us, and we have a tendency to deflect those things on to other people when we have to go within to deal with self. In this, she's speaking and saying that intimacy, we would love intimacy from someone else. But the way she says to start it, because intimacy means deeper, right? Into me, I see, is what she's saying. You can only, let me see how I can put this ordered. A person will never be able to give you enough or be able to satisfy you enough if you have not yet satisfied yourself. I think that's the easiest way that I can put that. When I say that we have a tendency to deflect this yearning or this wanting or this, what we feel is emptiness, I guess you could say, we have a tendency to put that job on someone else when it is ours. A person that you connect with, whether, however it be, whatever kind of relationship, intimate, friend, work part, whatever, they can only add value, or add, let me say add, because not everybody adds value. They can add some value, but it ain't the kind that you want. Okay. Everybody that you connect with adds to something, adds some kind of value. It's adding, but it's not what you have inside of you. Understand? This is you. You are in control of this, okay? You and my creator are in control of this. You are. And if something is not right in here, it is your responsibility to deal with that, or to handle that, or to tackle that. Now, am I saying that your partner or your whoever shouldn't comfort you or however? No, I'm not saying that. But it's not their responsibility to deal with your inside. This is your responsibility. If you have not dealt with it, they sure cannot. Okay? What they can do is give you the best advice that they can give you, and they can love on you and hug on you and support you. But understand, they can hug you till you turn to dust, or hug right through you. But if you don't deal with the inside, it's never going to be enough. Now, yeah, well, that's it. That was it. I explained it, right? Explained that pretty good. But that's what she's saying. Time to bounce back. So in order to get the things that you desire, which I can speak on that, in order to get the things that you desire, you have to tackle yourself. You have to work on the inner. That's why you see a lot of rich people or wealthy people, or these stars, or these rappers, or whoever, or singers. They have all this money, and some of them people still kill themselves because their inner is not good. They still miss something. I've heard so many times where they say that they feel alone, but they're surrounded by a bunch of people. I've felt that before. I've dealt with that. I battled with that. I still occasionally battle with that, because you feel like nobody sees you. They see you, and they see you smiling. They see you moving on from day to day. But at the end of the day, you still feel this emptiness and this hurt and this pain. And although you are surrounded, you still feel empty and alone, because you feel like they don't see you. That's why I try, and that's probably something I got to work on. I don't know if I got to ask God about that one, because I like to overcompensate. That's why I try to be there for somebody when they need me or they need to talk. I try. Now, sometimes I'm empty and I cannot pour from an empty cup, and I will pour until I'm the dust, and I can't do that. That's one of my things that I have to deal with, that God sends plenty of messages to me. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. And I still be decrepit, bag dry, and still trying to pour. And that's my thorn, I guess you could say. But anyways, I get out the subject. I digress. Oh wait, look, I done got all the way out. I forgot where it was at. Okay, so you have the whole thing. That's what I was going to say. So you just have to get to a place where you battle, or I don't even say battle. You tackle your inner. You tackle your inner. And I cannot remember. I think it's Warren Buffett. Let me see if I can get it up, because it comes with my group says this. Says the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, or something like that. The journey of 1,000 miles. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. I remember being in my room, because I battle. If you have not heard my story, I'm a widow, and I'm still very much hurt, and I have come to terms with that. It's not going to go anywhere, but I can learn to live and move on. And that's the part where I'm holding on. I'm holding and grabbing and like, no, I'm still grabbing. So I am working on releasing is what I'm doing. And one of the things that this beautiful lady, talented, spiritually connected, spoke to me and said that I was holding, that said that I was holding, that I felt that I had a guilt in me that if I let go of the grief or let go of my husband, I felt like I was letting him go and not understanding that I could still have the good times and still have his memory but still let go at the same time. And I won't be like letting it, you know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, me moving on or me pushing forward, there was a guilt attached to that. But she was basically, there's a guilt attached to that with me moving forward. And it's making, and I was thinking that I would forget him or whatever. That's how she was kind of describing it. However she described it, it completely, for one, I didn't think about that. It didn't, I guess I probably felt it, but did not, I couldn't word it or bring it. It brought reality to my feelings, I guess you can say. But understand, it's just our inner. We have to tackle our inner. And one thing at a time. Like, oh yeah, back to my thing. So I used to be in my room, man. I didn't know what I wanted. One of the things that God kept sending me, was I just need to, I could have what I wanted. I just need to make my choice as to what I want. Like I need to be firm about what I want. And I can very much be very transparent and tell you that I've been all over the place in thoughts and what I really want. And now I'm coming to terms with some things. I know I want to travel, okay? I know that I want somebody on the side of me. I can't say that it's a husband yet. I am not healed yet, but I know that I want somebody on the side of me that can push me just like I push them. In days where I'm not feeling the best, if I'm 30, they're 70, okay? And if they 70, then I'm 30. If I'm 70, then they 30, and I'm right there. And if I see them and they love me enough to tell me point blank and period, no sugarcoat, because I flock to people like that. I love people like that. You can tell me something straight up. I don't care. I might look at you upside your head. Something might because I'm so much older, it's just sometimes I laugh because I'm like, okay. But you have no idea how much I appreciate when somebody loves me enough or cares enough to come to me and say, hey, Danielle, look, I'm not really feeling that. This is how I feel. Because a lot of people have a bad tendency to bite their tongue or just sit on how they're feeling or their thoughts or however, and that's how stuff can get misstrued. Like if people were more authentic in this life, period, say how you're feeling, understand that whoever is supposed to be in your life is going to be in your life, man. And and that is one thing that I appreciate. Yeah, I deal with that, but that is one thing I appreciate. And I flock to people like that. I love that. But you have to be when his kids say 100, you have to be 100. You have to be 100 with yourself. There's a lot of people walking around lying to themselves. We walking around living like puppets. Just your body just running on autopilot. And we are not meant to be here to do that. Huh? Oh yeah, your shoes. Ozzy, can you help her put her shoes on for me? You don't look like you're in class. I just got it. Sorry. So you just gotta be honest with yourself. You have no idea how much weight is lifted from yourself when you choose to just live an authentic life. Now, take it. Because I bite my tongue sometimes. It's only because the way that it comes out in my head, I can't even say bite my tongue. I be feeling like literally somebody snatching, and I say that's God snatching the back of my, snatching me like this, going like this, be like, don't you do that. Nope, just hush. I feel it. I literally feel like I'm getting pulled like this sometimes. I just got off the phone with one of my good friends, many years. And he said, he told me to stay out of trouble. I said, I always stay out of trouble. He's like, okay, don't cause no trouble. And I said, I don't cause, I'm the peacemaker. He's like, oh, really? He said, so the pit bull, you may tell me the pit bull and there. I was like, oh no, she's there, but she only comes out when she needs to come out. Okay. and I have to laugh because, I have that. I come from a long line of feisty women, okay? My mother is, Lord, let me tell you, Christianity. My mother is a Christian. She's a lover of God. Let me put it that way. She's a lover of God. And I know that toned her, okay? And my grandmother, let me tell you, my grandmother, one of her favorite lines is, how does she say that? I'm going to tell you something and you might not like it, but. Now, I'm going to tell you something and you might not like it, but. And then she proceeds to say what she's going to say. And you're going to hear it. You are going to hear it. And I'll tell you what, and that might be why I love people like that. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it, and I love to be surrounded by people like that. I love it because my thing is, my heart is so big, and I have a love for people so much that it's like, for me, to me, the way that my mind works, if you know that I love you, right, and I know that you love me, then why am I going to take offense or take something super bad or take it like you trying to come for me and what you're telling me really means me good? Like, you can tell when somebody's trying to be spiteful to you or hurt you, or you can tell the difference versus when somebody's really trying to help you or somebody's really speaking to you, because it's not going to be all flowers and roses. It's not. Some of that stuff, it's just going to hurt. It's going to hit, and you're going to be feeling like, how dare you? You're going to feel like that. But man, I love that. And I love that. I love to receive it. But not sometimes, because I don't know if it's my presence or I don't know what it is. People don't really like, I have a very few that will do that with me. Okay, I have a very few. I've never felt like I'm above reproach. Okay, never. I am a student of life, just like each and every other person. All right. Anyways, because I went off from it. But just take one step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time, and work towards growing. Sometimes pay attention to your surroundings, your environment. Just go inside, go in, meditate, pray, okay? Praying, and I got this from my mentor, praying is when you put say your request to God, is praying. Okay, but meditating is when you sitting your butt down, and I'm putting the butt in, sitting your butt down and you sitting still and you listening to God talk to you. Okay, that's what that is. You need both. It's in the Bible too. If the ones that you love the Bible and you defined it, it's in there. I looked it up for one of my kids yesterday, because somebody came to him saying that meditation was not of Christians. It's like, really? I said, okay, let me show you these verses right here for you, and you can go ahead and shoot that out to them. Because a lot of people like this, the end goal, the end thing is God is in us, okay? God is in us, all up and through us. And that is what we need to focus on. Your connection with God, okay? At the end of the day, over everything, your connection with God. Because I got people right now, I know you can name a few, that they are church going, Bible thumping, and the nastiest, meanest people that you could come across. Okay? Judgmental. Just nasty. All right? And then you got these people here that's supposed to be the sinners because they ain't going to church every day. Sweetest people, full of love, spiritual God connection, and they ain't stepped a foot. All right? So please understand, God is the goal. All right? Connection, goal. That's the goal. Over religion. All right? All right. I love y'all. I went a lot of places this morning, huh? I was not expecting to do that. But I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, go inside. Intimacy. Into me, I see. When you go in, I'm telling you, it's going to fix everything on the out. Okay? I love y'all.